Okay guys, sorry for the little delay. Welcome to my streaming session about Valentine on the occasion of Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's a fun occasion for everyone, but the character of today is definitely a fun one. I would also like to start this streaming session by an announcement concerning future streams. I would like to announce you that we'll have a new streamer in the coming days and in the coming month, hopefully. Who you might know, it's ADC, spelled ADC. He's been quite a veteran player and has shown his interest in streaming for us. And he will have his first streaming session on Monday if everything goes fine. So we'll see how he does, and I wish him the best of luck, and I'm sure you guys will have fun watching him as well. So now back to our release. What can we say? Valentine's Day, the character's name is Valentyne. Not the most original name, but I think it's damn straight to the point. Um, what can we say about her? So first, let's buy her and have a quick look at her skill set. Yes, ADC is gonna join us. So this is Valentine. She has a really interesting skill set and a pretty awesome artwork, at least according to my opinion. She can be played either in defense or offense. What is important to keep in mind is that she has a shield and a shield bash, which means that you will have to play her in defense or in attack according to the skill set of your opponent. The second noticeable thing she has is a huge blessing on her third skill, which can be quite good. If she triggers twice her third ability, or if she has a spare sword. Um, Now, what can we say more? So the tricky part is of course to manage like her shield bash, which means that she is vulnerable to early spellbreaker or early burst. Also, I think one of her flows is, well, the nature of the character. By that I mean basically that she's a mercenary and a priest, and given her skill sets and these two other factors, this means that she doesn't have a lot of synergies, but she's a perfect character like to complete a lineup, and well, I'll try to play her in a competitive mercenary lineup, and I'll then show you a second lineup which is a little bit more for the fun. I see that there are some questions in the chat about if I'm still going to stream and how it's gonna be organized. Well, basically, for the releases in the reviews, we'll try to have ADC as much as possible, or at least we'll see how well he does, and according to that, we'll give him all the releases. It also depends on his availabilities, given that this guy does that for the passion of the game. And he also has a life outside of Eredan Arena. When he's not available or not up to it, then I'll do it like in his stead, or I'll stream for you. And I'll probably also try to make other streams on different topics than the reviews. I'll tell you more about that in a later streaming session or via another media. So, to go back to our character, I said not so many synergies, but an interesting skill set. So I'm gonna keep her, of course, and I'm gonna show you the first lineup I made. So I'll make a mercenary lineup, and for this first lineup, I was inspired. Let's say inspired. I want to thank from all my heart a player named Xanax. Nice name, by the way. Who is known for being a top player using mercenaries. I've looked a little bit at his lineup, and I've tried to put Valentyne in it. I'm not sure if I will do as well as Xanax, but I'll try, and I'll try to honor the Mercenary guild. So, of course, the first obvious characters I wanna pick is Valentyne. The second obvious one, because he's the Colossus. Oh, and I have the bug again. Yep, disconnect, reconnect. Sorry guys about that. Damn. So we're back at it soon. So the second obvious choice will of course be Galmi. Oh, I forgot to show you the mercenary team. Here it is. So Gummy is the obvious second choice because he's a Colossus, which will give a fourth role to all your mercenaries. So Valentine as well. I'll go with Lord Xeneok because he obviously benefits from being with other mercenary teammates, and well, I already played him in a previous streaming session. Um, I would say that basically I love the character thanks to his skill set and his design overall. And of course his second skill, as I said, which benefits greatly from playing a mercenary comp. After that, you have two spots open. For the sake of Valentine's Day, I'll go with Cherub, and also because she's actually a pretty solid choice. She has a dodge, she has shock, she has multi-hitting attacks. Well, she's not really a true multi-hitter, but let's say that she has a balanced skill set and can do well in different situations. She has been seen in top play, and she's a Valentine character, so that's perfect for me. My fifth choice is Lana, because she's a reliable character. She's just basically, just as I said, she has tremendous damage potential, and she can be played in different ways. So overall, a flexible pick as well. I didn't tell you what seal to apply, or I didn't tell you what seal I like to apply on Valentine. Given that she has a huge early shield, I feel that there are two viable options, which is either reinforce her shield with a shield seal, or go for a dodge seal. Um, I will go in this case with the dodge seal, but both options are perfectly fine. You certainly don't want to pick Thorn because of her early huge shield, which will negate the effect of your Thorn seal. And the other seals are pretty much, yeah, not they're not suited at all to her skill set. So I'll apply the dodge seal, and I'll go with my first games playing this composition. So wish me good luck, and we'll see what happens. Alright. Trying to find an opponent. As you probably noticed, I'm now in Master League, so it gets tougher to find opponents, and it also gets tougher to, how can I say this, have good matchups, because of course the level goes higher. So okay, I'm playing against Symbios. I play against him regularly. I honestly don't know if I beat him sometimes or if he beats me all the time. I really don't know. So hello my friend. Okay, he goes with Alud. Main problem with Alud is her second skill, which is Scarab. So always take that into consideration. I'm gonna play with Galmi because I feel he's like, because I think he's like my weakest choice, and basically his shock 250 won't really serve her scarab. So I'll keep 2 yellows and 1 blue, and I hope I'll get some reds. Okay. I would like ideally to have another red, because I'm afraid she'll have 2 scarabs. Another red would be nice. And if she has 2 scarabs, I'm fucked. Okay, she doesn't have any scarab. Well, we'll see. I don't think I have enough damage to outdo hers, but you never know. No, it's not enough. Well, I got rid of my Gummy. Maybe I could have used him better, but I didn't really see how I could counter Adud in this context. Maybe with Cherub, but I don't know. So right now I gotta be careful with the Shadow, who will mimic one of my abilities. Okay, I'll go with Cherub. I know she'll probably be countered by the backstab, but I don't want the Shadow to copy the plus 500 damage of my Lord Xeneok, or to copy the plus 250 damage or the critical of my Lana. So I'll go with at least a shock, that for sure. I'll try to get some blues and some yellows. Well, okay, I'll keep the reds since I have no choice. And this is not really what I want. I'll try it. I'll give it my best shot. Okay, this didn't work out. Once again, I was countered by my opponent. I didn't have really a viable choice, or at least I don't think I had one. So if you guys had a suggestion, if you feel that I didn't make the optimal choice, go ahead, tell me. I'm open to your suggestions. Okay, so right now 0-2. Didn't find really like a way to beat my opponent so far. Well, after all, he's like, apparently he's pretty well ranked. So now he's playing Skirfobi. I'm gonna go with Lana and hope that I can maximize my blue and my yellows. Okay, this is not too bad. I would like to have more blues. Oh my god, so many yellows. I wish I had the sister Shanna. Oh my god, I'm doomed. Well, took a risk. And I paid the price. Right now my opponent is gonna negate all my damage. And yes, I'm done. Okay, a clean 0-3. Well played, Simios. So apparently there was a way for me to play it better. Instead of playing Cherub at turn 2 at the second matchup, I could have gone for this guy. I said I was afraid of playing him because I thought that my opponent would copy my damage plus 500. A viewer said that I could have played this guy if by maximizing only my first skill and my second skill. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to keep that in mind for the next time. Okay, so let's go on. Maybe I'll fight against Simios, and maybe I'll learn from my mistakes. I don't know. Okay, so I'll play Valentyne. I don't know if he's gonna play the Shadow to try to copy my Blessing 350, in which case I'll just try not to use my third skill. Okay, I'm going with Bess, who is excellent in defense, and I'll try to maximize my damage with my shield bash and my shields. Trying to go for... okay, we'll see if I did enough damage to him. Problem is he's pretty good in defense, so we'll see. We'll see if he can like... I don't think he will be able to heal all of it. Certainly with my dodge. Yes, and my bash was enough. He. Bash in the face. Good. Hello, my friend. Okay. I'm hesitating between Cherub and Lord Xeneok. I'm gonna go with Lord Xeneok. Okay. I don't know if in this case I should avoid to use my damage, my blues. I think I'll keep it. Okay. I didn't do the best roll right now. Maybe I chose badly as well. We'll see. Now it's... okay, I did well. I did the right thing by keeping all these blues. And now I'm in a good position to win. But I haven't won yet. I don't know yet what I should play, cause I'm afraid of his shadow. So I'm gonna play Galmi. I didn't feel like Cherub would be up to it. And he's gonna use, of course, Entaba for his Smite 4, which will be pretty useful against my Colossus. Let's see if he plays it well. Okay. Well, he could have maximized that better. Basically, but he will win against me for sure. I was a bit afraid of the counterplay, to say so. I'm gonna play this lady here. Okay. Maybe I should have gone. Maybe I should have gone for another yellow. Try it, but I don't know. I should have taken the risk. And it was barely not enough. The thing is, I don't really have a use for my blue right now. It's gonna be hit 350 and a dodge. I'm gonna dodge basically how much damage? I'm gonna basically dodge 150 damage. So I'm gonna keep my 3 yellows and try to have some reds. Okay, or not. Okay, whatever. Um, I should have kept the sword actually. That was really badly played. Because 2000 damage is not enough to beat the shadow, I feel. Or is it? It's a draw! How often does that happen? Okay, it's a draw, but I'm winning points in this match because I was playing against someone in Master League, although I'm in Champion League. So I could have won. I think I could have won. I honestly think I could have won. Um I should have kept the sword I had, and that would have done the difference. But well, I did it. I didn't lose at least. That's what I mean. I didn't win, but I didn't lose, which is not bad. Okay, so now I'm playing against the Zero lineup. I'm playing against the Zero lineup. Um, Focused around, or not around, but at least with a critical buffer. For this one, I'm just gonna play Sheriff because she has. No, I'm gonna play Lord Xeneok. I wanna play him because right now he's like he will do the job against Archmage Artrizel, and I want to play him right now because he benefits from being with his allies, and I don't want to lose this opportunity. So I'm gonna keep this, and this. I should have kept maybe the sword, and okay, I have it. Ah, my viewers said I should have get rid of Galmi. Um, that was a good choice, obviously. Why do they say that I have to get rid of him? Because obviously he's the least strong, he's the most fragile component of my team. Um, should I get of him, should I get rid of him right now? I'll probably lose the matchup. Mm. Okay, I couldn't get rid of him at the first round. I'm gonna get rid of him at the second one. Don't know if it's the best choice. My opponent, I hope, will make the mistake to use one of his buff champions to kill me. So I will probably lose the matchup. Certainly lose the matchup. But at least my opponent used a way too powerful champion of his. And no, he didn't do it. He didn't have the mistake. Right now, my opponent's gonna do damage according to my blues and dodge. I want to have some yellows rather. Okay, I'll go for. Okay. Okay. This wasn't this wasn't really well planned. Um, my opponent did the best move he could, which is like basically win with the least buffed of his characters. I tried to get rid of him. I paid the price. Let's see what my opponent's gonna play. Okay. Thing is, I would like to use Sheriff because she has a dodge, which can be good against Caravan's critical. But I'll go with Lana because she has huge damage potential, and I hope that she will be able to overcome the damage reduction and damage of my opponent. So I'm going in. Okay, not optimal and probably not enough to beat my opponent. Some of you said that I should have taken Sheriff, but I honestly didn't feel like that was the good choice for the simple reason that she wouldn't. Yeah, I could have used her for the critics. Could have tried to do that. I'm gonna go with Sheriff. I don't want to go with Valentine because I don't want my opponent's Bubble Eyes to copy all the shield I have. Okay. I have my chances of winning this. Yes. Enough. Okay. Nah. Of course, I'm now against the Malork's Golem, who has like double crit, so I don't have. Oh, and he spent all his critical on this. Well, wasn't optimal, but it will be probably enough to beat me. Yep. Malork's Golem is a really good champion who can do truly a lot of damage. He's one of the. I mean, you see him regularly used. He's really tough, and if he has 2 crits, I don't even want to think about the damage output he has. In that context, the only way maybe to beat him is either to have a late backstabber. No, just an early backstabber. I mean, or someone with Scarab. Well, I lost this matchup. Should have got rid of my Gulmi at the beginning. This could have made a difference, I feel. I should go normally with 3 games. I'll go with a 4th one because I like this comp. I like this lineup. I feel that right now I haven't used it as its best potential. I haven't been playing it that much. I didn't have that much time. But it's definitely a lineup worth playing it. And if I would like to remind you that Xanax plays it, is in top players, and he plays it well better than me. Okay. So. Again, a Malork's Golem. I'm gonna play Lana. I want to keep my no. I'm gonna play Cheryl. I feel I'm gonna play Cheryl. Because her dodge will be interesting against a heavy hitting Svatic, unless he decides to go full shock. Okay. I don't know. I haven't played like Sheriff that much to know how well she compares to a guy like Svatic. That's always something that I want to point out is when you play a comp, always the more you play it, the more you know your numbers. And when you know your numbers, you know again what champion you do well and against you don't. Right now against Sheriff, well now I know that against the Svatic it's difficult. My opponent has a hook. I want to get rid of my Galmi. I should do it. Doesn't mean that he's gonna play hook, but it's something I still struggle with sometimes. It's like, when should I get rid of my Colossus if he's not good enough? That being said, okay, well, we'll see if I can overcome hook. That's decent damage, and that will do the job. So at least I got rid of my Gami, won the matchup, and he also didn't manage to put pulver on my to put a barrel or pulver on my champion, so he loses everything. He didn't play that as well as he could have. I think I'm gonna go with Lord Xeneok for the reason that his Spellbreaker will be effective against Taraxa's Thorn. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Okay, well, this wasn't optimal. Wasn't optimal. I wish I could have had a fourth red. Not too bad. Okay, and it did the job. Good, good, good. Alright. I'm gonna play Valentine in defense, cause I don't want her to potentially face Angsera's Spellbreaker. So I'm gonna play Lana and hope for the best. Not bad for a start. If I could have had another yellow. Ideally, I would like to have no riposte at all. No sword at all. But okay. Still have one sword. Why I don't want to have any sword on this character because this guy relies heavily on the swords with his riposte. So if I don't give him swords, he won't do damage to me. But, oh, I didn't take this into account. I didn't trigger the damage on my sword, so actually the riposte would never have worked. So, but just keep in mind when you play against Malok Malok's Golem, avoid swords. Just avoid playing a character who needs swords to do damage, or just avoid playing swords. Okay, fourth game. I don't know, one draw, lost twice and won once, which isn't that bad at this level. Certainly, if you take into account that I'm not that comfortable yet with this lineup, and that I didn't make the best choices every time. So keep in mind this lineup. Check out Xanax, what he plays sometimes, and you'll see that Mercenary lineup can actually be pretty interesting. So now I'm gonna go to my second team, which is much more fun based, let's say like that. The point of it is just to have fun, see if it works out a little bit. If it works, then I'm really happy. If it doesn't matter. It's just for the fun of it. So I present to you my amazing shield team, based on all the OP shield characters that I have. Well, what can I say about it? Basically, I don't know how solid this team is. I just want to try something out. I'll put a team that is basically based on shield and shield bash, and hope that it will work out. So of course I keep my Valentine right here, and I'll play all the humans with shield buff or shield bash, which means that of course Furagu is really important in that context. Also, Warrior Nenka. Why Warrior Nenka? Basically just because, well, she's a shield bash based character who is kind of reliable in this meta, and you see her quite often. I'm gonna play also Ramil, which has been released not so long ago. She's this is her. She's also a shield basher, but she has a smite 4, which can be really interesting against a Colossi, and she has also shock, which is really handy against damage reduction based heroes. Then I hesitated for a slot for 2 buffers. Well, I hesitated between 2 buffers. I hesitated between the Ugly Core and Korea. Korea is the following character. Where is she? There she is. She can potentially give a lot of shield to her teammates. She's a little bit tricky to use because she has a really specific skill set. I hesitated between her for amazing buff and the Ugly Quark. I think I'll play both. I'll make like 2 games with one and 1 with another one. Why the Ugly Quark? Basically because he's human, so he will also benefit from Furagu's maximized buff shield, and he just gives also a nice shield buff, but which is more situational depending on if you face a warrior or not. So I'm gonna start with Quark the Ugly, and then I'm gonna replace him with Korea. So let's see how this game goes. It's for the fun, as I said. It's not supposed to be master or champion stuff. but you never know. Okay, hello Lemandrus. Well, I like Warhammer 40k. I don't know about you. I don't know if you know that universe. Okay, so. Uh, 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 uh. I'm gonna use my buffer first. I don't care. It's not optimized. Oh, yeah, play static. Okay, thank you very much. Why not? He could have used another character. He decided to go for Sweatic, which allows me to buff my team with 720 shield. I... Nope. This won't be enough, of course. So, this is where it gets interesting. Okay, my enemy is going with the Receptacle, which is a damage reduction based hero. I'm gonna go with Valentine because she has Purify and also Healing. Okay. Well, I didn't do a perfect roll at all, but that's okay. My opponent played it well. He's trying to exhaust all the shield I have, and I'll do him easily. Well, easily. I mean, I was pretty confident in this matchup. I'm gonna go with my buffer. Try to maximize blues and reds. Okay, double rainbow. Fate is with me. He's gonna go for the full. He's going to try to buff as much as he can. I'm gonna win this matchup and buff my opponent, my teammates with how much is it? 660 shield. Okay, so right now I have a Ramil, and this is gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna try to go with 4 reds. Are you ready for the damage or what? I don't know though. Will he manage? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Well. So, I'm happy. I was pretty lucky on my rolls though. And my opponent had a pretty solid lineup though. I've seen it quite regularly as something approaching this. But I think I did well. I was lucky on my rolls, and we'll see how far I can go with this. Honestly, already winning one game makes me happy with this, and I'm gonna go on. Okay, let's see. Hey, hello, my friend. Haha. um, Um, I'm gonna go with the ugly cork. I wanna save my Ramil for when he plays a Colossus, to be sure. Ah, okay. I have no hope of winning this. I'll just try to go for the full buff. Okay, well, at least I buffed them twice, which isn't that bad. Oh, and I'm against an Angsera, so the double Spellbreaker is gonna hurt me a lot. But I have Warrior and Enka somewhere in my lineup. That can be nice. No. Um. mm, well, I'm hesitating. Uh, mm, I went for Valentine because basically she's effective in defense, given her blessing 350, and also her dodge will be quite effective against his critical. I'm gonna keep one red. Okay. Well, fate is with me. Um, I did a pretty good roll. We'll see if it's enough. And yes, it is. Let's see if I can play bulk. I'm gonna play Furago for free, I think. I could play. No, I won't play Warrior Nenka right now. I'm gonna play my buff. Just trying to go for the buff once more. I have at least one. And that's all I have. I won't win this matchup. Had little hope of. But as you guess, it's not the point of a buffer. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect this. Not at all. It's a nice surprise. I'm gonna keep Ramil for Shield Bash. And I'm gonna play this one just for the sake. Basically what I did is keep the best matchup I wanted. That's the advantage of leading 2 to 1. Okay, I won't win against I don't know. I don't have enough damage at all, given Angsera's like multi-hitting damage output. I played like Bulwark with her, although I shouldn't. So now what I want is Shield Bash and Reds. And this should be enough to win the game. Shit. Ah. What happened right now is that I failed. I could have won this if I wasn't. Maybe I should have gone for. I shouldn't have kept the yellow, the second yellow I had. I should have tried as much as possible to have 4 reds, and that would have been enough, I feel, to win against her. So right now, I'm gonna change, as I said. I'm gonna swap the ugly cork for Korea. Where is she? She's a mage here. Isn't she's not a mage? Oh yeah, she's here. Blah, I'm blind. And let's see how Korea does. So I don't know what you think so far of this lineup. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit edgy, but it's fun to play. Certainly, the shield bash is a really enjoyable mechanic of the game. Okay, so let's see who I'll start with. I'm gonna play Armio. Just because my opponents have overall high strength, and he's gonna pay his buffer first, of course, which means that I'll probably win this matchup. Yes. The thing is, you never know when an opponent. Well, usually your opponent is gonna use a buffer first. I've paid the price once by thinking that they would automatically do it, but sometimes they trick you into thinking that, saying that they'll just use the opportunity. If they see that one of the characters can beat you, they'll just wait to use their buffer for a second turn. So I don't automatically assume that they're gonna use their buffer. They're gonna do it if they see that they have no choice of winning. I'm gonna use Korea. The Thorn will be lost because I'm playing in defense, but the heal can be useful. I'm not really confident though that I will win this matchup, given that my opponent is gonna do enough damage. Ashe is a really interesting character. Why is she a good character? Well, basically because she has the potential to like reduce your damage by 330, which is just insane. I'm gonna go with warrior and Enka. Or no, I'm gonna go with my buffer. I'm gonna go with my buffer. It's 1-1, I'm gonna go with a second buffer. So at least I know that the two characters I have left both are doing well. So I play my buffer. I don't know how well he will do. Please give me another red. Okay. It's not a perfect roll. Would have been sweet to have a fourth red. But at least I buff my comrades twice, which is really enjoyable. Okay. Now it becomes tricky. Basically, if he plays the receptacle, I'll play Valentine, sorry. And if he plays Spheric, I'll play warrior and anchor. Yes, certainly. And this is gonna be a huge shield bash, and he won't be able to outdo that damage. I did like something like 3800 damage, which the receptacle cannot compete with. So I'm gonna use the bulwark this time, just like last time. And try to get a yellow. Please give me yellow. Okay. Whew. Sweet. Thing is, Svedic, you don't want to play a Svedic in defense against the warrior Nanka, because right now Svedic's only tool to beat me was his shock, and his shock is way stronger in attack than in defense. So whenever you have a bulwark opponent, just if you have Svedic, play him in attack, not in defense. Alright, nice. I think Lemon Russ must hate me by now. I think I won twice against him with the two different comps. I'm gonna go for the fourth game just for the sake of symmetry. 2 games with Cork the Ugly and 2 games with Koya. And after this, it will be the end of our Valentine's Day edition. Okay, abandon all hope. I know that guy. I love his nickname. I'm gonna go with Korea. Sweet. Okay, it's a perfect roll. Well, my perfect roll would have been buffing twice my comrades, but it's still satisfying enough. And I'll probably win this match. If I have enough healing, and no, I don't have enough, sorry, my mistake. Got the numbers wrong right here. Okay. Problem is, I'm playing against the Bubble Eyes, who can mimic my shield. This means I really don't know about this. I went with Ramil. Maybe maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, this is a good roll. I'll maximize my damage with the shield bash, given that my opponent doesn't have damage at her first skill, which means that she isn't damaging my shield, which means my shield bash does a lot of damage. I'll use Warrior Nenka because she's good against the heavy hitting Malaskaria. She's gonna dodge my shield bash though, and I don't know if that will help me. I don't know if I can win this. No, it's not enough. Wasn't the best choice actually. I didn't notice that she had two dodges, which is my mistake. I thought he only had one. So now this leaves me in a really difficult position. I'm just gonna play it desperately, and I'm just gonna. I have no choice right now. I have to play my buffer. Well, thing is, even if I win right now, and it won't be the case, but even if I had won, my opponent would have copied a lot of my shield. This was unfortunate. I didn't see that my opponent had two dodges on his Malaskaria, which is a mistake from my part. Because the problem is with Warrior Nenka that basically she's really vulnerable to dodge. Since she is a shield basher, but even a more limited shield basher than other shield bashers. Basically, she maybe deals 2 or 3 times damage, which means that dodge is really effective against her. So, didn't go that bad with this comp. Once again, I could have used it better, but it was really fun doing so. Just to finish, maybe on a conclusion, I would say that Valentine is a really interesting character. Of course, she's not likely to be played in a shield bash team, or well, we'll see. We'll never know. But she can be pretty useful. She's an all-around flexible. She's pretty flexible pick. I mean, you just have to really pay attention to the skills of your opponent to maximize like your damage on your shield bash. And even if your damage on your shield bash isn't the best possible way, you can always try to go for her third skill. You can always try to go for those blues and yellows and maybe a couple of swords, and in defense it will do miracles. I personally love the character, how she looks. I like the style. I can see her in a Mercenary lineup. And well, I think I've said it. I've said it all. I wish you guys a really good weekend, a great weekend. I won't go so far as wishing you a good Valentine's Day. That's always a sensitive subject. But just enjoy the game, enjoy the release if you want to, and well, have a nice weekend. Bye.